Welcome back, Gunners. Arsenal versus Wolves. Predicted lineup today and confirmed team news. That defeat at Aston Villa last week means just 2 points separate the Gunners and Manchester City, who are also level on goal difference. The visit of the sides slumped miserably at the bottom of the league presents the chance to add to that tally considerably tonight. Mikel Arteta's options are limited in some areas, however, with injuries once again kicking in. William Saliba has missed Arsenal's last 4 games, and having previously been coy on his situation, Arteta revealed on Friday it is a recurrence of an ankle injury troubling the Frenchman, who has been unable to train. With Gabriel Magalhaes and Cristhian Mosquera still out, Jurrien Timber filled in at centre-half at Villa Park last week. But the Netherlands international is another doubt for the Wolves game after sitting out of the midweek victory over Club Brugge in the Champions League. Christian Norgard filled in at centre-half midweek, with Ricardo Calafiori another option to come inside if required. Declan Rice also missed the game in Belgium due to illness. The England international, who started the Villa game last week after shaking off a calf injury, will hope to recover in time, although Arteta did not confirm any decision on the midfielder when he spoke to the press on Friday. Arteta has a growing dilemma to address up front. Victor Gyökeres has been back in the squad for their last 3 league games after recovering from a hamstring injury, and on each occasion, the Arsenal boss has kept his faith in Mikel Merino up top. Gabriel Jesus' bright outing against Club Brugge also threatens to complicate the Swedes' situation. Wolves have collected just 2 points from their opening 15 games, shipping 33 goals in the process. With that in mind, tonight could be the perfect opportunity for Gyökeres to rediscover some confidence in front of goal. Arsenal 11 to face Wolves, Metro prediction. Late decisions will be made on a number of players, including Timber and Rice, but in attack, Arteta was able to rotate at will midweek. Expect Bukayo Saka and Eberechi Eze to come back into the side, while there could be a second start in a week for Miles Lewis-Skelly if Arteta has to tinker with his backline again. Arsenal vs. Wolves kickoff time, TV channel, and livestream. Arsenal vs. Wolves kicks off tonight, Saturday, December 13th at 8 p.m. Mikel Arteta is ready to unleash a new Arsenal strike force after Victor Gyökeres struggles. Gabriel Jesus' eye-catching cameo has given his manager food for thought. Mikel Arteta believes he can solve his selection headache up front by playing Gabriel Jesus and Victor Gyökeres in the same team. Arsenal have been hit hard by injuries recently, but that has been in defense, and going forward, Arteta is blessed with options. Gyökeres and Jesus can both play as a central striker, while Mikel Merino is an option there too, and Kai Havertz will be when back from injury. Arteta has already spoken about how Gyökeres and Havertz could play in the same side, and believes it's the same case with Jesus. That would be very strong and something we have not had yet. That would be very strong, and both players probably like to play a little bit shifted to the left side and can interchange in that position, which is something we have not had yet, said Arteta. And that would put an extra body closer to the box in central positions, so is something we can work on. We must make sure we keep them fit to have many options. I think we have very strong personnel. That position is how we feel them together at the same time, which is very difficult in terms of the context of the game, but I am very happy with the players we have. So far, of 6 months of the competition, we have not had more than 2 of them at the same time. Hopefully we will be in that position. Gyökeres led the line for Arsenal against Club Brugge on Wednesday, where they ran out 3-0 winners. It was the Swedes' first start since the beginning of last month, and he managed an hour before coming off. Gyökeres has failed to set the world alight since his summer move from Sporting, and he has so far scored 6 goals for Arsenal. But Arteta is convinced the striker will come good, and has backed him to find form. I think we have to put the player in the best possible condition to explode and fulfill his potential, said Arteta. And then there are certain things that within the role, in the manner that we play, have to be fulfilled. That is a combination of both. Then it is not only that, more important are the connections and the players around him at the end. Those interactions, those understandings, how it develops, and before the injury, I think he was in a great place. I think it took him a while at the beginning, because it was a different league, different demands, and he had no preseason. Now he is starting to get again some momentum. The goals will come, and we are going to be very pleased with him. How much Arsenal bid to sign Blackburn Rovers star, as Mikel Arteta plots new Wade? Arsenal have been linked with a move for Blackburn Rovers starlet Igor Tian in recent months. The Lancaster Outfits Academy system has been a bright spot for the club in recent years, providing first-team talent like Adam Wharton, Lewis Travis, Hayden Carter, and Scott Wharton. Tian is the latest prospect to come through the ranks that could become an important part of the first-team squad in the near future. However, his future at Ewood Park is uncertain at this stage, with the 17-year-old attracting interest from the Premier League even with limited championship appearances to his name. The teenager's contract is set to expire in the summer, leading to speculation regarding a potential exit from Blackburn at the end of the campaign. Arsenal's bid to sign Blackburn Rovers starlet Igor Tian. It was reported in the summer that Arsenal made a bid worth up to £1 million to sign Tian, which was turned down by the championship side.
The Gunners are keen to add the forward to their academy setup as they target the best young players English football has to offer. The London outfit have developed a strong reputation for developing younger players under Mikel Arteta, with the likes of Miles Lewis-Skelly being their latest academy star to become a first-team regular in the last 12 months. The likes of Bukayo Saka and Eberechi Eze are also academy graduates that have become important players under Arteta, while others such as Emile Smith-Rowe and Eddie Nketiah have developed Premier League careers despite not making it at the Emirates. It has been claimed as recently as November that Arsenal have been given the green light to continue their pursuit of Tion, which will come as a big blow to Blackburn. It's understood that Rovers are even considering a January sale in order to avoid losing him at the end of his contract in the summer. If Arsenal can agree terms on a deal to sign Tion in January, then the youngster will make the move to the Premier League side for a fee negotiated between the two clubs. However, if the two teams are unable to strike an agreement, then a move in the summer will lead to a fee being determined by an independent tribunal. Blackburn will be owed a fee due to their role in this development, with players under the age of 24 qualifying for this when they depart at the end of their contracts. It remains to be seen what kind of figure Arsenal may offer in the January window, but an improvement on the £1 million fee from last summer may be needed. Rovers could be in line to receive more than £1 million from an independent tribunal, but that figure won't be determined in the summer. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.